So the Rural Teacher Pathways Project at Oregon Coast Community College allows a student who's here, maybe they have family here or they have a house here and a job here, to start their studies with us. They spend about 2 years doing all of the foundational work, earn their Associate of Arts Oregon transfer degree, and then most of our students head off to Western Oregon University. Great school if you want to become a teacher. It's kind of what they're known for. And they have this, we call it the third year, the junior year. And they spend that year taking classes at Western or online through Western, so students can commute or they can move up there for the year. But the part we're excited about is that the school district has said, if you want to come back here and student teach during your senior year, we're going to find you a spot. So everyone who's here in this community wants to get their foot in the door at one of the local schools, they're going to be able to student teach in Lincoln County. So it's really exciting that you can start here, go away for just a little bit, but keep in touch with us while you're gone, and then you come back and do your student teaching. And the goal is that we're growing our own teachers, right? You understand Lincoln County, you know what we have here, you know what challenges we have, you know what resources we have, and you want to be here. And that's the kind of folks that we want to be our teachers.
And it really is to recruit and retain bilingual, bicultural, and biliterate staff. So we know that our demographics have been changing with our student population. We're 25% that don't speak Spanish or don't speak English at home. And so our population of teachers doesn't reflect that at all. And so we know students perform better when they have models in front of them to educate them that reflect experiences that they have as well. So that's been our effort, is to try to recruit and retain people with diverse backgrounds. So our classified staff, we have about 300 classified staff, which are all the support staff, all the secretarial staff, all the instructional assistants, all the bilingual tutors, to support them in attaining further education and becoming teachers would be excellent. Those are all people who tend to live here, want to stay here, grow here, raise a family here, and so we want to keep them here. And so providing that education for them, for classified staff, existing staff, that's a major goal of ours.
Because I think the biggest thing is just the momentum that it has created, or at least what I see it has created in the county. Okay. We had this grant that started up the early childhood certificate, and it started up the partnership to become, get some teachers potentially flowing back into Lincoln County School District. And initially, most of our students were already here. They were already with us. And they just kind of said, I've wanted to be a teacher. So they transitioned out of their program into the teacher program. And that was the majority of my first students. And then we started to see the paraprofessionals from the school district saying, hey, could I come and take a couple of classes to see if maybe I could be a classroom teacher? And then we started to see people from outside of Lincoln County who heard by word of mouth, hey, there's these great small class sizes, and just, call in there and they'll help you get started, and now I just feel like now there's a new grant with the school district to get more people going to school, and I think we've kind of hit this kind of critical momentum where we're going to really start to make a difference for the students, and now we really need it, right? Because we've just kind of come through this whole year where everything is weird and everything is hard. And so we're going to need teachers who are fresh and who have lots of energy and who are up on technology, who've lived through the technology as a student, so they can have empathy for their own students, as we kind of move into the new way of doing things.
But at least we got it. We're not in person, but at least we have our Zoom calls to look forward to, and we have class discussions. And yeah, I'm thankful for that. I know a lot of families feel the same way. So hopefully I will be in my own classroom somewhere here on the coast, second grade, first grade, third grade, something like that. A class where I'm able to bring in music and art and, knowledge of plants, and kind of create bonds with my students as we, learn the curriculum, but also are still very connected to those things. Those are my hopes to bring into the classroom.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to 100% in the classroom, and no technology. I think kids are always going to have more expectations in Google Classroom or things like that outside of the school day. So I think I just feel like we got things started, and now we're at a critical mass where we're really going to start getting some teachers out. We've got our first class that transferred to Western this last fall, and so they'll all start their student teaching next fall, potentially coming back here to Lincoln County to do their student teaching. So again, we're just going to get to see, these students, and I think that's what we needed to do. We needed to get people moving through the cycle so that they're out there talking about it, what a good experience it was and how nice it was to start out here in the community they want to teach in eventually.
My son has been going in and out of his bedroom and then